Alrighty. And we are live. Hello again. Welcome back. Today is going to be kind of a different stream than what we've been doing recently. We've been doing a good amount of gaming. But today I felt like doing something a little different. We're going to be doing some music stuff. I'm going to be fucking around on the piano, making some stuff. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out of this. So let's just dive right into it. As you can see, I have a new little guy up here, because it is October 1st, and it is finally Halloween time. So be ready to see a lot of Halloween stuff. I love Halloween. As you can see, we have my Salem Halloween shirt that I thrifted. We have the little pumpkin light up earrings that light up. So we love that. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into this then. I'm using Soundtrap. It is a online music making platform software. It's what I've been using for a while now, and I like it, so that's just kind of, what I've grown comfortable with. But yeah, let's see what do we feel like making today. We could do something upbeat, we could do something orchestral, we could do something more like, I don't want to say trap or funk, but something else. We could do really whatever. So I might just start with just messing around and seeing if anything sticks. Let's start with a synth. Let's find a good one here. They might be a little loud, but let's see. That one's kind of nice. What are we feeling today? That's a classic. That's a good one. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see. I should probably turn my keyboard on. That would probably help. Okay, we're good. We are connected now. That's cool, but I don't think it's the vibe for today. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Hmm. I do like that, actually. Let's set our tempo here. Okay. Let's see. Practice it a little bit before we record it to make sure that we can get it on beat. So let me know if you can hear the piano, please, so you can hear what I'm playing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, it's picking it up on the audio track, but that was not correct. Wait. How are we feeling about that? That's pretty cool. I like that. What if we did... Oh. That's kind of cool. I do like the beginning of that a lot. But, let's see. Should we try, let's try recording this. 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Wait. This is, I need to move that. So it's not, okay. Fuck, I forgot it. Wait. Give me a second here. Let's see. No, it's... That's what it was. That's different, but cool. Let's see. We can get this right. Oh, so close. So close. We try again. It's a little faster than I was. I like that better. Yes, I think. Bring the tempo down just 5 really quick, and then we can bump it back up after. Wait, I was not ready. Oh my Jesus, I'm so bad at this. But it's okay. Okay. I did it again! It's not even that difficult is the thing here. That's what I'm getting over. That's what I can't get over here. That was also wrong. This is life. Doing this. This is what it's like. Okay. This is the one, I swear. We'll do it this time. Not the notes I expected to hit, but it kind of works. I'm gonna add another layer in here. Actually, no, we're gonna record that on a separate layer. And then, let's see how that sounds. don't love it. I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie. It's a cool pattern, but is it really working? No. I like that. I like that more. So let's see. 3, 4, 2, 2. Let's just start with some chords. We're just gonna loop that and see what we can do with it. That was cool. Wait. I like that. I like that a lot. Wait. That's sick, actually. Wait. Oopsie. We have to make sure we're on the right layer before we paste anything. Okay, that's a pretty strong start, I think. So we're gonna add some strings. Yeah, that's the one we want. What if we did like a dun 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 triplets? No, those are eighths, 16ths, eighths. I have been trained in music. I've done it since in school for a long time, but it's been a minute since I've done anything technical, so forgive me if I say something wrong. Make sure that's lined up there. That's cool too, but does it fit? It kind of does, actually. That's the thing, is it kind of does fit. really like it though. Let's turn the metronome off. I love that part. That part's very cool. That last note is just a little bit loud, so we're gonna add a little automation here. Put a little point right here, and a little point right here. And we're just gonna take this down. That sounds a lot better. Let's see what it sounds like if we had a little fade in here. Let's also look at the effects that we have on. There's no effects, okay. Let's add volume. Bring it down a little bit. We're also gonna add my favorite thing, reverb. I put it on everything. Let's see how that changes the sound. Hello, welcome in. How are you? We're doing some music stuff today. Just kind of messing around until we make something cool, really. So that's what we're working on today. I'm doing pretty good, actually. It's nice being able to do music stuff, so yeah. I mentioned in my first stream, but it didn't say. Yes, I play a little bit of drums. I do piano mostly. Yes, my keyboard. I sing, and I can sort of play guitar. I say sort of because I know the chords, and I can make the chords sound like something, but I'm not very good at it. Oh, you're a drummer. Very nice, very nice. That's very cool. We love that. Yeah, I mentioned in my first stream that I had a band. We have a couple albums coming out soon, hopefully. But yeah, keep an eye out for information on that too. Definitely. This is just messing around, really. The band, it's... Okay, so it's kind of a funny story. Me and my best friend, our bassist, Paige, we were in college and we were like just messing around writing stuff, and we wrote these lyrics for a song that we titled College Kid Crash Out. And it was about crashing out in college. And then we decided, hey, that's a pretty fire band name. We should make a band with that name. And I was like, you're so right. So our band is called College Kid Crash Out. We have a SoundCloud and we have a YouTube. Go check those out. There's not anything much on it right now, but we're working on getting stuff out. We're working on getting some marketing, some production stuff out. But yeah, it's been fun making stuff. So yeah, we like that a lot. Yes, I'm just messing around right now, just seeing what I can make. Just kind of seeing what comes to me here. I did, yeah. I play it on the keyboard and then I just record it and layer it. So all the parts, I mess around, find something cool, play it, record it, layer it with other stuff. I'll modify the automation on this now. budget. Okay. There we go. It needs something more though, is the thing. I like that part. That part's really cool. Thank you. I've been making music on Soundtrap for a little while, so... We're gonna add some cello here, actually. Where's the cello? If we do like a... Yeah, the part with all the 3 layers, it's nice. Yeah, I do like that. And I'm thinking for this section right here, I'm probably gonna make this go another time. And I'm gonna add some cello, and I think we're gonna do like a dun, 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 dun. That's violin, but you know, dun, 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 dun. Let's see what we can figure out for that then. What notes? Let's see. That's not right. That's cool. We could put that in. That's cool. Let's do that. Wait, let me put our metronome on, because that's important. I like that. That's pretty cool. Let's put some effects on this, because it's kind of quiet. Let's put a brightener on it, just to make it a little bit clearer. Volume, just so we can adjust as needed. And always just a little bit of reverb. Yes, I have my keyboard connected. It's a MIDI, so it just connects through the computer into Soundtrap, so I can play it, and it'll play on here, and it'll record on here. So it's pretty cool. I love it actually. Move this over here. Let's see what we think, because I do love that cello part. Oh, we could. Because it is just a lot of long notes at the end of each section there. So it'd be good to have some movement. I see what you mean. Yeah, I agree actually. That's pretty cool. So let's try that here. that? Is that what you were thinking? Because I think that's pretty cool. The notes for that cello part, we have low E, G, A, G, B, C, A, E. Those are the notes. And it's 2 octaves down from middle C. So yeah. Those are the notes for that. It's E, E, G, A, G, B, C, A, E. That's what it is. That's what that is. And I like that cello part. That's a really cool cello part, actually. And it layers well with everything else, so. I love this part. This part's cool. Stroke of genius hit me when I wrote that. I'm gonna quickly re-record the cello part because I want to use the pedal on that so we don't have those weird cuts in between. So I have my sustain pedal down here for my keyboard, and we're just gonna quickly re-record that. There we go, that's better. Now we don't have those weird cuts in between each note. That'd make it sound a lot smoother. Oh, wait, we gotta make sure we're on the right frickin' layer before we paste. And we're gonna go back into this automation, modify it again. Oopsie. Okay. Because that last note is just a little too loud if it's not automated. So that's what I've been automating it for. And now we're gonna add another layer as well here as we continue. We just need to figure out what that is. The fun part. That part's really pretty. Okay, let's try that. Let's see. Adding a G as well at the end. So A, G, E. Okay. Maybe if I'm on the right layer, we can hear it. So you could go like that, because that could be cool. Oh, just no E, so just G. I like the E at the end, though. I think it ties it up pretty nicely. How would that sound? I'm gonna play it and we'll see. Yeah. It's okay if we have both matching at the start, though. Let's see. Oh, I see what you mean. That is nice. I do see that. Yeah. What if we did both? I like how you think, Magic Man. I like your funny words, Magic Man. You might be low-key cooking. Let me see really quick. Let me see. And then if we repeat that, and then do the opposite pattern at the end. I'm gonna do a different pattern here. Wait, turn the metronome back on. I want that. That's cool, actually. And then if we loop this again. So I mixed that idea. So you said the double A and then the G. And then I added on double A, G, double G, down to E, and the pattern repeats. So, if we deafen it, it's going to sound like this. So there's the first pattern, and then into the second one. And then it continues. And then I think that works well because this is starting to like fade in as it goes. And then we're gonna add another layer. Let me listen again, see what we can add here. I'm gonna turn the cello down just a little bit. I love it glitching out a little bit. What if we had some bass? That could add an interesting vibe to this, actually, if we mix that in with it. That could be funky. That could be kind of cool. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. It needs to be not the same pattern as the cello, though. That's the thing here. Would that work, though? Kind of. Kind of. It sort of works. I feel like if we pick a different effect, or if we put some other stuff on it, it might work a little better. Triplets. I could do triplets. But we already have triplets going with this string ensemble, so it might be a bit much. And I kind of want to try bringing it into something different over here. Like, it's pretty... I don't want to say orchestral, because it's not fully orchestral, but it's kind of, like, got a hint of it there. But I think it'd be cool if we brought it into something more electro, just kind of, like, just hint at it, just kind of stick it under the, under the door a little bit. So let's see if we can do anything cool with that idea. If not, no worries, we'll scrap it, we'll do something else. Is that what the pattern was? Wait, I'm gonna try that. That's cool. I love how did it go staticky for you as well on stream? Because if I have it on high sound quality and I add more than 4 layers, it'll like freak out. So we're gonna turn the sound quality down a little bit. It's gonna suffer. It's gonna not sound as nice as it did, but it won't glitch out, luckily. So you can hear it sound shallower. It's not as full, but that's okay. Yeah, it does that when I add more than 4 layers, unfortunately. But it's okay because the final product still sounds good. I'm gonna re-record that. That's wrong. That's not correct. That is a really cool, like, part. I like that. I like that a lot. And I would add drums, but I'm kind of bad at making drums on this platform. Software. Oh, right, I need to make sure I'm on the right layer before I paste. I always forget to do that. If you want to, you can, but I usually don't add drums just because I don't... A lot of times I don't... With my solo stuff, at least, I don't put drums in just because they're fine without them. But we'll see, we'll see. Let's play it from the beginning. If you can think of anything for the drums, go ahead and put it out there. And if it works, so, you know. Oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah, a kick drum on all the quarters. We could maybe even make it sound like a timpani. Timpani could be cool. Add some timpani in there. I love timpani, it's so cool. I got to play one in high school when I did, music. What was it? Concert band. When I did concert band, I got to play on one. I fear it does not sound as good when it's low quality. Let's back out really quick and see if we can wait for it to mix. And then see how it sounds when it's mixed. And then make adjustments based on that. Because it's hard to mix it when it's low quality audio. Because you're not getting the full, like, what it sounds like, you know? So let's see for a minute here if we can figure something out. This right here, this is Vinny. He's our drummer for the band. He's great. We love Vinny. Yeah, he's actually a pretty good drummer. He makes really cool parts that just really elevate the songs. So it's really been fun being able to have another person like working on music, and like you as well, Veer_op. It's really cool. I love just doing music stuff with people. So I might end up doing more of this, just making stuff and then putting in other people's in like collaborating on music with like some of the viewers, and then just kind of, I don't know, maybe releasing it as its own thing. Like that could be a really cool experience, just being like, hey, I make music, you want to make something that sounds cool, put an idea in and we'll see if it works. Like that's a cool thing that I might end up doing. Let's see. Let's hear it mix now. Those chords at the beginning are cool. They're great. That's a little loud, but we can adjust that. It's all a little bit loud, but we'll adjust. It's loud. We'll need to blend it all together more. Yeah, we'll need to adjust the volume on all of these because they all get very loud very quick, so let's do that really quickly. And then on that bass, I want to add maybe less reverb. Actually, we're going to turn the reverb down a bit. And we're going to add the volume. Volume. Turn it down a little bit. This cello was actually kind of fine. Turn down just a tiny, tiny bit. These we're going to turn down just a little bit. This one we're going to turn down as well. Okay. That's honestly pretty cool. Like, I made that. With the help, of course, of some really cool people on stream. We're gonna do something here. A little experiment. The pattern. Funky? I love funky. Funky good or funky bad? Because there's a difference. Funky good? I love funky good. Yeah? Yeah? No? Time to add some guitar, because I'm thinking I can feel another layer for underneath this that we can put down here. Something to match this vibe here. That's okay. At least you made something cool, you know? Let's first find... That's actually a good one. First try. That would add such a weird vibe to this song. It would be so all over the place. It'd be like, yeah, it's orchestral. No, it's kind of electronic. No, it's kind of jazzy. Like, that would be funny. But no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna kind of stick with the vibe that we've got going right now. Yeah. What can we do for guitar part here? Bring this over. Let me do this guitar part and then we can fuck around with it. Why not? 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 1 day, 3 day, 4 day. I don't know, whatever. I don't know the numbers. What was that I just did? That was not the same thing that I just did, though. It was cool. Now I need to find it again. I lost it. Okay, there it is. We got it. Okay, we found it. We found it. Let's see if we can get it recorded. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm gonna re-record it because it's just a little bit off. It was a little slower than I thought it was when I recorded it, so I rushed a little bit. But let's try again. That's cool. I like it, but I don't know if I love it. Huh. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's cool? Because I think it's cool, I'm not sure if it's perfect. Let's hear it right from this break right here. Where the vibe changes right here. This is where it gets a little more electronic. Yeah, it can be cooler. But how? I have an idea. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I have an idea of making this part, a duplicate part of it, inverted and echoing after. Like, make it like... Actually, wait a minute. If we put it just a step after, what does that do? It might just make it extra echoey and it might just sound terrible, but let's see. It kind of didn't ruin it, but it also didn't do a lot for it. Let's see what that sounds like. It did nothing. It did nothing. We need to change our sound quality back to low, unfortunately, because it's glitching out. What if? What if? This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy, chat. No, it was not good. It was bad crazy. Yeah, let's not do any fuzz or any distortion or anything like that. Because I think that could add a nice tone to it. But I also don't want it to be too loud, since we have 2 layers of it. So let's try this now. Just adds a little bit more of an edge, which is nice. Makes it just a little bit more, like, plucky. You know what we could add? Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Some brass. What if we had some brass? I'm just going. Okay, how did we... A fun trick I've learned on Soundtrap is if you do a string ensemble and put fuzz on it, it sounds like brass. So we'll go here, and we'll do this fuzz option right here. We're just gonna pull these all the way down. I'm not gonna mess with the low cut. But listen with it off. It's strings. Kind of sounds like brass. Which is cool. I love that. I figured that out one day and I was like, wait a minute. So many worlds have opened. So, fun little tidbit of information if you're working on Soundtrap and you want brass. String ensemble, add some fuzz, you're set. So that's pretty cool. But I want to add some brass here. Let's see. What did I say? What was it? It was like a bum 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 kind of thing, but I don't remember exactly where I placed it. Let's listen and see if we can hear it. Bum 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 ba-da-dum 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 bum bum bum. I love that that glitches it out. Damn it. Are we on low quality? Yeah, we are on low quality. It's still gonna glitch out. That's still, it's so nice of it to do. Okay, well, let's see here. I kind of want to add these here, and then add the brass. Add the brass on this layer. Nope, that's the wrong button. Shoot, it recorded on the wrong layer. How dare it. Okay, but wait. Yes. And now, these are all long notes here at the very bottom. And it's fine, but it's kind of repetitive because it's like that the whole way through, and we need something to kind of fill where all of these just hold. So what if we do a little violin? Something like that. I don't know. Let's find out. Orchestral string section. We'll do that one. Let's listen to this again and see if we can hear what we want to do with it. Let's see. On brass, it is D, G, B, and then E, A, C, and then B, G, D. That's this brass layer right here. That's what that is. But what was I just doing for the viola? Fuck. Oh no, what was it? It was so good too. That's what it was. FAB, FAC. That's pretty cool, actually. That might fit somewhere. Let me record this viola part, and then I'm gonna come back to that. Because I think that might work. So let me see this viola part. We're gonna start recording here, actually. We recorded on the wrong layer. No. Bane of my existence. Da, 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 da. Is that what it was? Nope, that is not correct. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that yet, but so we're gonna look at this. Okay, cool. We will see you when you come back. This frickin' part. That's kind of cool. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. Fuck. I could probably find a SFX on the keyboard and make it sound like a timpani and then plug it in that way. Welcome back. We have, I think, figured out the viola part. Let's hear it. It's okay. It's not bad. I am gonna do, of course, reverb. I put it on everything. And then we're gonna turn the volume down just a little bit. Sound quality high, and we can make this like that. Now let's look at this whole timeline here. Everything that we've done today. I've been streaming for an hour and like 8 minutes. And this is what we've done today. Round of applause for everyone involved. I have a feeling it's not done yet either. Because this is its own whole section, and now this is its own whole section. Oh yeah, you're right, maybe it will. Yay, claps for everybody. Okay, let's try it. I do want to, because the way that that sounds, I played it on the keyboard, and it kind of sounds like it could be like a potential breakdown section, like where it just really like kind of begins. So let's see what that sounds like. I'm gonna add this layer in as well. And then maybe should we add the guitar in? But see how you can feel there's like right here with the violin coming up, there's that build up. It's beginning into something big, and I think if we layer every single layer, it's gonna be too much, it might not work. So we need to be selective about which layers we're gonna put in there so that it still sounds full and new, but not jumbled. Here's the build-up. These two clash. I'm gonna add an automaton here. Add one right there. Ooh, oh no, that's not what we wanted to do. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Automa what? Okay, so if you look here, oh wait, you can't see. Let me pull up on one right here. If I click this little dot right here, it pulls up this automation button. And that's what these lines are that I've been adjusting on the timeline. You can adjust the pan, which is like which side the sound comes from. The sweep, which is like if you want to make it like a whoosh kind of sound, like if you want it to crescendo or decrescendo, you can do that. And then you can adjust the volume. So I have this layer, this is the brass layer, and you can see I have it set on volume right now. So that's what this line here represents. If I close it, you can see the line on the actual track here, and it's set to volume, so this is the default volume. If I bring the line lower, it's going to bring the volume down. And I'm just adjusting it because when we go into this next section, this brass part is a bit loud. So yes, I can change the volume of a track just depending on the spot. I don't have to move it to a different track. I don't have to re-record it quieter. I just go into the automation, move it down, and it works. So, yeah. That's that. Pretty cool, pretty neat tool that I like to use. As you can see, I've used it on this track here. I thought I did it on these, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to go back and do that. Bring it back here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've done that before. Having to remake the tracks, and yeah, it's no fun. But I've used Soundtrap for a while, and I'd like to say I've kind of figured it out. Someday I'll show you more projects that I've made in here. Yeah. I'd like to think that I know what I'm doing on this platform. I do, yeah. I make songs on here nearly daily. Every day I try to at least make something, even if it's not good, even if it's like a whip. Streaming, I like to do... I don't technically have to do it every day, but I end up sometimes doing it every day. Just depending on if whatever I feel like doing that day, if it's playing a game, or doing music, or hanging out with my friends on stream. I have a couple other like streams planned out for things that I want to do. Like I'm gonna be doing a Baldur's Gate campaign run through with my brother soon, hopefully. And then I feel like I'm probably just gonna keep doing music stuff, like hey, join me to make music and kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do it around 2 or 3-ish every day. So look out for that. If I'm not going live at that time during that day, then it'll probably be the next day. But around 2-ish, 3-ish p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm gonna, once I figured out... Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, I see. I'm gonna, once I figure out how to get the schedule working on Twitch to show my stream times... Oh my gosh, it's almost 4 a.m. for you? Go to sleep. That's real, though. That's, yeah, no, making music at like 4 a.m. is the most real thing I've ever done, actually. I do that all the time. It's kind of a vibe. I love making music at like 2 to 4 a.m. in the morning because everything just feels like you're like focused in and you're like, oh, I've got such good ideas, and it's really great. It's really fun. But I'm glad that you're, yeah. It's so cool to, I like seeing that, yeah. Yeah, no distractions is very true. It's true. I feel like all the best ideas do come during that time. At least for me, they do. Whether I'm writing like books, lyrics, music, game stuff that I'm working on, like any project that I'm working on, I always feel like it's like nighttime. I always work better. Studying too, yeah. For sure. For sure. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Let's take a listen to what we've made, and let's see if we still want to add anything. If we feel like, let's see where we stand here. I love that part. It's so cool. Just turn the volume up a little bit on that. Oh, the drums sound nice. Ooh. Okay. I think I know how we can make this section bigger. Bring these back. And if we do like dun 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 on the violin for that, that could be really cool. Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good preset for drums. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The Tasty Drums is pretty good. If you have the free version, a really good kit is also the Oaks kit. I'll show you that one here. Patterns Beatmaker. It's in kits, I believe. Right here, Oaks kit. That's a really good one too. It sounds very nice and it's very versatile. It's one of the ones that our drummer actually like mains. He mostly uses that one for a lot of our drum sounds. So it's really good, and I'm pretty sure it's available for free. So if you want another good drum track or plug-in, really, that's a great one too. Keep that in mind. What did I say we were gonna do with the violin? We're gonna do like dun 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 dun. Let's see. We need Picasso. Picasso. Orchestral. Oh, there's not? Really? Oaks. It's, here, let me... Drums and machines. You go to kits right here. And then scroll down. Right here, Oaks. Is it... You can't find it? Huh. That's interesting, actually. Because I know that Vinny uses that, and he uses the free version. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. I was like, I'm not sure why it's not showing up. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good kit too. I like that one a lot. Let's see. Do we have reverb on you? Yes, but I can't hear it because we're low quality. Bring the quality back up. Yeah, a lot of the time, it'll say like low tom, and it sounds like not a low tom, and it's kind of funny to me, but. Would that work, though, is the question. It's all staticky, no! Oh, shame. Damn shame. The volume down, and we're actually gonna grab the equalizer now, and we're gonna go ahead and bring these higher parts down. And we're gonna bring the lower notes up. I can also explain what this equalizer thingy does, too, if you're not sure. It took me a minute to figure it out, but it's actually pretty simple. But yeah, we're just gonna adjust it like that, like so. That should help. I'm gonna bring this down as well, actually. Like that. It still kind of sounds weird. What is happening with that? Add some delay. I want want it to sound like dun 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 dun, but it's not quite sounding like it. So we're gonna need to either fuck around with some effects or EBCA. It's E and B chords, so it's chords. It's E and B, D and A, C and G. That's what it is. But if I could try EBCA. You might be cooking. Again, I dare I say, you might be cooking. Let's see what that sounds like. Dun, dun, dun. That's kind of cool. It's just really slow. Oh, I see what you mean. Like that? Instead? Like just 4 of each? Let's test it. Let's test that out. What if we mix the two of them and do that? What was that I just did? That's funky too. On the 8th notes. E. Oh, like off beat? No, on 8th notes. Perhaps. I'm kind of vibing with this though. Yeah. Let's hop out, see what it sounds like mixed. And then I might call it there because we are at an hour and a half and I have to go run and do a couple things really quick before I have some other plans tonight. But that was so fun. I think I'm gonna be doing this again. Just because it's nice to make stuff, and it's nice to, yeah. Sure, I'll hear the drums. If, is there a way to, like, message? That's okay. If you... Honestly, if you record them, and then put them in, like, record, like, a screen recording of it, or, like, a video of it, and then you can put it unlisted on YouTube, and you can send me the link, and I'll watch it that way. We can totally do that. DC, is that Discord? It's DC Discord. Yeah. I do, but we'll see. Let's listen to this here, though. Let's listen. That's cool, actually. I like that drop part. That's nice. Me too, me too. Chat, that's kind of fire. Wait. That's kind of really good, actually. Yeah, that's I have to say, that's kind of fire. I like that a lot. I'm just really quickly gonna adjust the volume on, like, two things, and then I think it's done, honestly. We're gonna adjust the automation on this track, because this one was pretty quiet. In this big section. Bring that up a little bit. Yeah, I do have Discord. At this spiccato, I think wants to be a little louder as well. Just a touch. And then I think that's good. What should we title it? What should we name it? What should we name this song? I don't know. What should we name it? First thing I thought of, alcove. That's what it made me think of. Like an alcove on like a deserted beach or something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't pretend to know anything about this stuff. I'm just kidding. But yeah. Amazing. Well, that was very productive and very fun. If you want to, yeah, go ahead, pop your Discord in there. I'll check out what you have for drums. That's so very cool. But thank you so much for watching and inputting into this. It really would have not been the same unless you guys have done that. So really glad to see it makes me happy to be able to do this with people and to share this with people. So I'm glad. I'm so glad you had fun. Really. Yes, I did. This was really, really fun for me. I was a little tired before stream, but I was like, I'm gonna try some music stuff. We'll see if it ends up okay. We'll see what we do. We'll see what we do. And then it turned out really fun and really rewarding. So I think definitely keep an eye out for more music streams in the future. Keep an eye out for some gaming streams with my friends, and also a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign with my brother. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that going this weekend. Um, we will keep you updated on that though. I'm gonna be doing more of this in the future, actually, for sure. I've decided. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, if you want to drop your YouTube right before I close out, I'll totally check that out too. Our band's channel, it's called College Kid Crash Out on YouTube. I can type it in the chat if you want to know. I want it in writing. And the all caps is necessary. It is, oh, it won't let me type it. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, College Kid Crash Out. That's the band name. I might just link it onto my Twitch. So, like, I'll do that later today after the stream. So if you come back tomorrow for tomorrow's stream, yes, YouTube. Yep, on YouTube. College Kid Crash Out on YouTube. We've got the little... It's a little logo of, like, a fish, a butterfly, and a little star. You'll probably know it when you see it if it pops up. I will link it on Twitch as well, so you can find it there as well later. But yeah, thank you so much. I enjoyed this a lot, and I hope you did too. And keep an eye out for more like this in the future. I will see you later. Thank you so much. Have a great day.